Hello. Hi to there in the internet land, in the world of the internet. Welcome to the Emo Social Club podcast. I'm Brian.
I'm Lizzie.
And we're back again, another stream, live on the Twitch and the Twitch times. We're back again every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. If you're listening to this on Monday, what are you doing? We're on live every Wednesday, so come to a stream. emosocialclub.tv. I bought it. You have to go to the website now. I still feel really fucking cool about it. We have a guest on this episode. Our first live streamed guest. We have Alex from the band Bad Planning.
What's up, guys? Hello.
There's a hard possibility that this episode is going to have some technical issues, so we are riding this wave the whole way through.
Again, this is enjoyment. This is fun.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
This is for fun. This is to keep busy. This is to keep ourselves sane. This is for all kinds of reasons like that. So we're glad to have you. We're glad to try this out with you. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna have some chat. We're gonna have some acoustic. We're gonna have some good times. Acoustic is is a noun now, not a verb or an adjective. Sorry.
Oh no!
I guess it is.
Forgot your basic grammar.
I didn't forget. I just didn't want to use it. So we'll have some music and some chats. Alex, why don't I let you introduce yourself to us?
So, hello, I'm Alex. I'm Alex Crook. I live in Illinois. I'm just kidding. I'm Alex Crook. I play in Bad Planning. I've been playing in that band since like 2014. I live in Illinois. I'm having a baby. It's pretty crazy in May.
Oh man, that's
gonna be awesome next month. Yeah.
Damn.
It's like as soon as April 1st came out, I was like, oh my God, like that's next month. It's really, really cool. Super exciting. But yeah, I play in my little band. Again, like I've been working at it since like 2014 probably, but never really did a lot with it because just of my access to get shows and stuff until probably like 2016, 2017. It's just been awesome. I got great guys with me right now. We have a lot of great friends we met through music, and that's probably the majority of my friends right now anyway. And actually it's the reason that I'm here right now. So there we go. It's awesome. Sure. It's my dumb little band.
We were supposed to interview you in person, right?
Yeah. Right.
Is it 913 Fest?
So people call it 913, 913, 913, whatever you want to call it. It's a 9.
I just feel like it's like the area code.
Yeah.
So we call it 913 because the first one was a 2-day thing, and actually so was the second one. They were all at my dad's house. My dad's address is 913 Lakewood Drive, so that's why we call it 913. But people call it 913 a lot. Like people are talking about it, like, yeah, it's 913. I'm like, sure.
Sure, whatever works.
Yeah,
whatever works. I was watching like a Blink-182 a Blink-182 interview, and it was in the United States, but they're saying that in Australia people call it Blink-182. So potato, whatever you want. I
mean, I guess if that works, it works.
Yeah.
I was going to say it was probably because there was already 912 before or 181 Blinks before that one.
True.
But it turns out that you can number something without needing a sequential amount of numbers. Sorry, exactly. I went on Twitter for like 5 seconds, and I've told myself not to do that. But apparently,
and you got a philosophy lecture already.
It was the worst. I'm very against Twitter, just emotionally, and for every reason that Twitter exists. I'm like, no, I'm against you now.
Oh God, I hate Twitter as well.
I saw that like one of the things that was trending was COVID-1. And I was like, oh, is this just like a misspelling? Oh. No, apparently this is like a talking point now that like, you know, you would think that the World Health Organization would have figured out COVID's 1 through 18 so that when we got to COVID-19, it wouldn't be a problem. And I'm like, oh my God. This was
that's so crazy.
Yeah. So it's from Fox News, so I'm not gonna like.
Okay,
you know,
that's rubbish.
Yeah,
that's not, nonsense.
That's fake news.
Yeah, I don't have high expectations, but I was like, oh wow, we're there. We're at the point where we're coming up to. Yeah.
Was it confirmed? Like, has there been a COVID 1 through 18?
No, it's named that for the year.
Because
it was December of last year,
2019.
So. That is such a Fox News thing to just ponder.
100%. And they're like, we're not going to question that. We're just going to let it ride. So if you're on Twitter and you see that, you know, enjoy it. But otherwise, just stay off fucking Twitter.
And also, please realize that because it's from Fox News, it is nonsense.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That is all you need to know.
I would hope most of our listeners and viewers and all of the above would know that.
I'm waiting for some hate comments. I never look at like our YouTube comments or really YouTube in general because I'm not a video person. But I just want to know, like, eventually when we get there, how many people are going to be so mad at us?
Like, is the demographic a bunch of Fox News watching individuals? Yeah.
You can get. I saw on I still am on Twitter because I need it for like, you know, school and news and everything for work. And I saw somebody tweeted, they're like, I just saw some girls say you can be conservative and punk and I'm just, and then, you know, the ellipses. I'm like, I know a couple people who are like that I went to undergrad with, and I just don't speak to them.
Sure. Yeah. Right on. Rightfully so.
So yeah, you were doing 913 Fest out of your dad's house?
Yeah, I did that 2 years in a row. Yeah.
And just like had bands like play, like was it like in the yard or garage or something, or was it like actually like in the living room?
So like I had so many different ideas, and we have a like a patio on our in my backyard, but it's like a deck with like wood like frames and whatnot. So I wanted to have it there because I thought it would like look cool because it's like elevated, so it's like audience in the grass, band on the deck kind of thing. But that just wasn't going to work because it's just like I like tried it and it was like awkward, just like playing guitar and like looking down at like what it would look like if there's an audience there kind of thing, which is a very strange thing to do. But whatever.
Yeah, troubleshoot.
Yeah, right. My neighbors are probably like, why is he just like screaming, playing guitar, looking at nothing in the backyard? But
been there though.
I tried that, and then I kind of just came to the conclusion we had enough outlets in my garage, and my garage was right up to our driveway, so we just had bands in the garage, set it up like it was like a normal stage, you know, like with monitors and the drum set, and then get like the mics and get everything set to go, and just play to the driveway, and it was perfect. There was enough outlets. It was, you know, the circuit didn't overload. It was really, really awesome. So I did that. And for the first time with a house show that was not 913 Fest, it was Bad Planning's EP release from May 2018. And that was the same year where in August I did 913 Fest for the first time. So I had like a little experience doing a house show. But I had an awesome partner, Elliot Dombrowski, who has thrown a million house shows because he had the waiting room and the 105. So he, which are little DIY spaces in Naperville for those who don't know. And he kind of helped me set the whole thing up and tell me how to like use monitors and all that kind of nonsense. So yeah, it's out of the house.
That's awesome. How do you feel that like now with everything happening, do you feel that the DIY community is going to kind of be carrying a little bit of the music scene once we get back from this insane time? Like the recent like reviews out there saying that there's not going to be any big concerts or festivals, but that doesn't mean necessarily like DIY shows that have maybe like 80 kids in a room.
Totally.
I don't want 80 other kids near me.
Right.
In really close quarters in someone's house.
Right, really close quarters. I mean, okay. So there's like two parts to that, right? So because of the fact that there's not going to be a lot of those like big concerts where there's going to be, you know, thousands of people. Yeah, kids are going to want to go. They miss bands and they miss shows. People who, you know, want to go out and, you know, see bands play. And I think there's going to be a huge surplus probably local shows, at first, because, those, like you said, don't go over too many people. There won't be thousands of people watching my band or another local band. But yeah, I think that DIY community is going to expand after this, to be honest, quite a bit, because people are going to want to see shows. And like I said, they got to go see small shows. But on the other side of the coin kind of is like, right now it's up to small bands to like keep that going, so that when we're allowed to come back and like see each other and play shows, no one is like, oh yeah, this band still exists. That's why stuff like this is awesome. Like, that's why doing like the streams is really cool. So that when, let's say like Bottom Lounge, Reggie's, all those kind of places reopen and the bands are playing there, they're packing it and they're bringing that, I guess both morale and, also they need money, bringing that back to the venues that, they need it right now more than ever. So as long as the bands stay active, doing stuff like this and having fun, which is good for, your mental health too, obviously. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to be okay. I really do.
Eventually.
Eventually.
I did get a little concerned reading some articles today, and I was like, well, see y'all in 2021, but I'm not jumping to conclusions about anything yet.
Right. There was one where it was from, I don't know what it was, like metalgear.com, something like that. I don't know, but it's not really my scene. I'm not really into metal, but it was saying that like those really big festivals and concerts are being pushed, like you said, to like 2021 in the fall. Mm-hmm. So that seems like it's years away right now, and also everyone's living kind of like the day to day right now because of what's going on. So
yeah, I know that there's going to be a lot of changes that happen from now until we start having a real conversation of, are we going to have festivals? I know Lori Lightfoot has already said, like, we're not sure about Lollapalooza. We want Lollapalooza to happen.
Right.
The governor has said, I can't imagine we're going to rush to getting these big festivals.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah. But I'm like, it's tough to say because, like, yes, of course we want it to happen. We want mental health, like you were saying, like we need to get out of the house. We need to enjoy ourselves, especially after like being stuck inside for months and like not having these outlets. But I also am like, yeah, maybe we do have to be a little bit conscious of the fact that like, this is not priority number one for everybody. Totally. And obviously if the conflict of someone's safety comes up, is like, how do we justify like, yeah, we're going to have a bunch of young people in one space together and then send them home.
Right. And I'm glad you pointed that out, because it's easy for someone like young people like us to be like, oh yeah, like we want it now, because we're not as, I guess, like apt to like, have something that pretty much attacks a lot more older people or people in like poor health. Mm-hmm. But like that's why it's, like you said, selfishly, I think we all want to like go back right now and do it. But that's easier for us to say than someone who's, elderly or in poor health. They are the ones who are the most at risk, and we got to take in consideration them too. So.
And probably the least likely to want to go to Lollapalooza.
Right. Yeah, true. And then on the other side, you're like, are they going to be at Riot Fest? But
I mean, I will say when when my old radio station was doing giveaways last year for Lollapalooza, some of the people I was calling, I'm like, do you have an email? They're like, no, I don't know how to use email.
Whoa.
All right. Well, I need you to sign this W-9 and you're going to Lollapalooza. So I need you to work with me right now.
That sounds like me. I mean, honestly, technology just goes right over my head. I type emails like I text. Like I just don't like. To me, it's like texting. Like that might be because I'm super young. I'm only 21. But like I remember, I think we had just booked Handguns at the 105, the band Handguns, and I sent back an email to them. It's like to their agent, and I didn't even think about doing it, but I put like a heart in it. And I was like, oh, like I just sent the Handguns agent a heart in my message.
Love it.
It's awesome. He didn't care, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh no, that's great. I mean, it's like when you type out like professional emails and you just keep putting exclamation points everywhere.
Right. Exactly.
And you just don't know when to stop. But if you don't put it in, you're gonna be like, oh my God, they're gonna think I'm such an asshole.
Right. Like you're gonna think you're an asshole. But then also like someone like who's casually like reading that is like, is this person mad? Like, why is there so many exclamation points? Are they angry typing?
See, I would be so much more apt to like respond to the email that I get with a heart in it. I'd be like,
yeah,
wait, that guy loves me. I need to respond to this.
The same thing with,
oh my God.
Yeah. I think I was saying like, thank you, like some kind of like thank you email for like, maybe they confirmed the show or just something like that. And I must have probably said something like, thank you, heart, you know?
Yeah.
So he's just like, oh, what? That's so wholesome. He cares about, you know, our band and stuff, you know, whatever.
This sweet guy. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's like, oh, cute. Like, I mean, I definitely have just like sent in for like media reviews and people will respond to me with like smiley face emojis. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's the level we're on.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I love it. It's so much easier when it's like a casual thing and you can tell the guy from Handguns, heart, thank you.
I know. Even I had to send a message to my managing editor in my newsroom and she just types back LOL JK. I'm like, oh, okay, so we're chill.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank God.
It's casual. Homies. Love it.
Homie energy.
Homie energy.
Honestly, I think that's what we need more. I think we just need some more homie energy.
Oh yeah.
Like just like, hey man, you know what? I'm just excited to get you guys on this bill and I kind of love you. And,
that's exactly that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. Like in the same thing. Yeah.
If we're trying to book like somebody now, or if I like, you know, whatever it is, like we're trying to like get to like that next level, you know, like, oh, we're reaching out. Like we heard your album's coming out. We really want to get you on this podcast. We love you.
Yeah.
And
we love you. You're great.
You know, we want to be a part of this with you. And, you know, let's just be in love. I don't know.
Love that.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Am I the one feeling this?
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
So 913 Fest, when was that supposed to happen?
This one was going to be April 25th. And we actually switched the location from my house to the 105. And that was partially because like the 105 is me and Elliot's. That's like our space, me and Elliot Dombrowski. But we also run that with a few other guys who do tons of work for it, work that I don't even understand. A lot of stuff that goes into it. But yeah, we were going to have it there. There was a few like bigger bands playing, and we, you know, I've had like bigger bands at my dad's house, you know, hosted for like 913 or stuff like that before. But we just wanted to like really like get a really big show at the 105 and like make it like, you know, name on the map kind of thing. And also my dad was going to be out of town, so we couldn't do it there too. Okay. So there's multiple reasons. But
might be the best reason to do it there.
105, plug it a little bit, and want to make it a little earlier. So we're going to do it in April, but obviously we can't group up, so we can't have that this year. But we're working on it. We'll definitely get something going. Hopefully, maybe August or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was wondering because I was very hyped for it because I do enjoy driving down the street because the 105 is literally a 3-minute drive from my house. So I can be like how everyone else is in the city. Like I just walked home in 5 minutes after this gig. And I'm like, wow, that's so nice. Now I understand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love Naperville. I love it there. And like the area around it, tons of great food. It's awesome. There's a Walgreens. You can buy as much coffee and Monster as you want.
I'm just saying that Walgreens was the pinnacle of my high school experience, and I have a lot of mixed memories. Spot? That was the spot. I will say I definitely encountered because I hung out with like the alternative kids, so they also did, you know, not the best things, and I was just standing there like, I don't know what's going on, but okay.
Like
so I went down there's a nice little river walk in downtown Naperville, and you can go under the bridges, and then also by this Walgreens in this parking lot is like this little sitting area.
Yep.
And
that's the exact one.
And it overlooks all like the bars, so it backs up. So you see like the chaos in the bars, and then it's usually I think still because I've driven by there when it's like the middle of school year, just like high school kids sitting there trying to get like 18-year-olds to buy cigarettes for them from
oh my goodness. That is also like the Walgreens gas station like story of high school. Totally.
I mean, I would be lying if like I did have a lot of friends who were definitely like not 18 talking to like dudes who are like 20 plus who are still hanging around there. So very
they're like buy me liquor, buy me
creepy.
cigarettes.
Yeah, it was very creepy. And then like the graffiti and like underneath on the bridge and everything. And
I will say the area that you're talking about, like that overlooks the bars and stuff, it's actually really pretty to me. Like you can look like the water.
No, it is. It's so pretty. It's just you see the chaos of everyone outside during the summer.
Totally.
Being fucking blasted, and they'll just yell at you from across the way.
Right. There's like a lot of bars, I feel like, too, in that area, like in downtown Naperville. I feel like
because it's a college town, because North Central is right.
Oh, that's right. North Central. Right.
That's also where I went to school. So I mean, I'm just
all up there. You know all the Naperville hangout spots then.
Yeah,
that's
guys,
awesome.
Get at me if you're not weird. We're not going to go to the Riverwalk and hit up people to buy from Walgreens.
That's the only place you can go now.
You can walk in with your ID and buy cigs like an adult.
Yeah.
I may look like I am 12, but I am 25. Please.
Checks ID a few times, keeps looking up and down at you.
Ask me for a second ID.
Yeah.
I'm like, this stuck in my memory, like not recently, because it couldn't have been too recent because of everything, but the last time I went to go see a rated R movie, I don't remember which one it was, but they like looked at my ID. I'm like, huh? Like I just
they did that to me. They did that to me when I saw Midsummer. They were like, I need your ID.
It was Midsummer. I think that.
Granted, that movie was very. I feel like if they didn't check my ID, I would have been really concerned because the movie's really fucked up. Anyway, if anyone wants to watch a movie, go watch Midsummer.
It's pretty great.
Please watch it with a friend because
it is totally
so much. It is so much. You need a friend with you.
Definitely need a friend.
Watch it with. Little bit it's like I like being traumatized, basically, is like what you get away from the movie.
Sure.
And I like having my emotions potentially triggered. So watch it with a buddy.
Right. Love that. That's definitely need a friend there to watch that with.
Quarantine movie Rex, Midsummer. Top of the list.
I don't need anything more distressing right now.
Are you sure?
That is true. That's also a good point.
I'm fully distressed. Like I'm good. I'm at peak level of distress. I'm actually doing fairly okay. I could probably get through it, but like
that's good.
I watched Snowpiercer the other day, and like
dude,
that movie was
so
like
good.
It was like
I'm not familiar.
It's I didn't realize, but it's I'm gonna mess his name up, but Boon Jong-ho, the guy who directed Parasite.
Okay.
He did that movie, and I was like, what?
It has like Captain America in it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
It's on Netflix. It's really intense. It's really intense.
Did you say Snow Chaser?
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer. All right. You have to remind me that at the end of the show, so I'm gonna like write that down and take it back with me. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie. It's like a lot about like classism, so it's very
classism on a train, but it's also like I don't know,
overthrowing the classes and the government running this train, and I will run this train off of the track. It gets wild.
God.
Yeah, I don't really know what message it was trying to give, but it was like it was a lot to take in. It was a lot like to watch and to view and to to go into my brain at that time.
I'm definitely gonna watch that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Snowpiercer.
I want to get into a couple acoustic songs. We're going to do a couple breaks here with acoustic songs. So let's introduce this first section. What will you be playing in this next little bit here?
I'll play two songs. I'll play an old Bad Planning song called Dead Ends and Amends, and a song called 1054. All
right.
Cool. All right, here's Dead Ends and Amends and 1054. Here we go. The things that you do for those boys you don't know, it makes me lose my sense of emotional growth. I am just 18 years old, the feeling came along in high school. Hey, the world, I hurt myself, it only seems acceptable. I want to forgive you, but I'm not quite sure how. I just don't see your love for me as something to be proud of. I'm not the only one reaping the consequences. Your self-fulfilling tendencies, insane, load of selfish. Trying to become the best man I can be, but my skew of the world's got its grips on me. I refuse to be held down because of all the things I've conquered that you know nothing about. And as far as I am concerned, learn from your mistakes and all the pain you put me through. Grow up and know I wanna be nothing like you. I'm gonna learn from your mistakes, all the shit you made me do. Grow up and know I wanna be nothing like you. 'Cause I'm younger than you. I know what you do. My youth doesn't mean that I don't have a clue. I'm younger than you, but I know what you do. My youth doesn't mean that I don't have a clue. When I used to wander, I was looking for you. Forgive me for the lies and disregarding the truth. I used to think that I was the only one for you. You listened for a minute, we could share a few. And now I keep my mind busy. I shut out the world and stop listening. I used to pause my life and think of you. Stay away from home where the sorrow held me slave. 'Cause a 7-mile walk and then an extra 5K couldn't bring us any closer. I'm now wondering about you, so now my search is over and all I see is you through. Who is she? Where is she now? The note we left on was poisoned with doubt. Your drunken texts are needed. I was there when you pleaded. Your truth-telling was fading. I set my ships for better sailing. World you're gunning down was once there for you as higher ground. I want to vomit on your pictures, maybe light a torch or two, and then set them all ablaze like my heart was once for you. And I know you hate my music, said it's too damn sad for you. Well, that might just concern you now, 'cause this song is about you. I want to vomit on your pictures, maybe light a torch or two, and then set them all ablaze like my heart was once for you. And I know you hate my music, said it's too damn sad for you. Well, that might just concern you now. This song is about you, not who I want to be, not who I want to be.
Yeah, so we should probably talk a little bit more about your band and try to promote your music career. Try to make your music career happen.
Yeah, let's just give us a rundown of, the basic history and who the rest of your squad are and everything. So
yeah, so like I was saying, I started the band. The band's actually been around since like 2014, so it's been around forever. But I started it when I was like like I said, like I was 14 pretty much when I started it. So I didn't know how to do anything, right? I had like a few riffs that I'd written and some kind of like chord progressions and whatnot, but I didn't know how to do anything because I was a little kid. So my good friend Cooper played drums, and my other friend Jack, he had a guitar. So basically, and we were all, really good friends. So we just started like jamming at our what became our drummer's house. And we did that for we pretty much just practiced for like a year and a half because we didn't know how to get shows. We didn't know how to do anything, And then we finally, one day, we're making an Instagram, we're making a Facebook. So we just did that. And then we started to play like really tiny shows. We got a bass player. We played some like open mics. We played at some people's houses. We got a few like small, like basement bar kind of shows. But nothing that, anyone could really latch onto or anything. We recorded a little album, released that. And that's, I look back at those songs and I recorded those and wrote those when I was 15, and I cringe a little bit. They're just so not what, they're just like musically, there's nothing cool about it or substantial or different. But, I was 15, we were doing our thing. We finally started to kind of, I guess, like put ourselves into the Chicago local scene, like the greater kind of punk rock, pop punk scene. And became friends with a lot of people just through playing shows. And that didn't really start until probably 2016, 2017, when I was a senior in high school. I feel like that was the year where we really put our name on the map for Chicago locals and stuff. And we made so many friends that year. I am so graced. Most of my friends that I have now, I just met through doing the band, including my fiance, which is really, really cool. But yeah, 2017, we just started playing local shows, and then slowly, this band just became something bigger, and people, we're not a big band by any means at all. Obviously, we're just a tiny little local band, but the same people keep coming to your shows, and those same people, sing your lyrics, and we just been kind of snowballing off that. We recorded more. We released an EP in May 2018, and we just did a split the semester abroad, who are very good friends of ours. This past October. So that's kind of the rundown. We play a lot, some big shows, some small shows, but we have fun no matter what. We're just doing our thing. We love it. Love it a lot. And like I said, the best thing that's ever come from this band is nothing to do with music. It's really just I have made so many friends. My friends are almost exclusively people in bands from the Chicago local scene, because that's everyone here is, for the most part, is so cool, So, and I've just made so many friends doing this, and it's really awesome.
Well, I also saw that earlier this week and last week too, you were doing another few live streams, and one of them was with Late Nights.
Yeah.
Which I know Michaela too. So
yeah.
I feel like it's always really cool and weird that you at least will know one other person,
always,
through somebody new you just met in this scene.
Always. Michaela's one of my best friends. When I first met her old band was kind of really, really popping off, and she came to a Bad Planning show. I don't think she was there to see us, but that's how I met her. And there was all these people huddled around her, and this is a bottom lounge, I think. So I was like, oh my God, Michaela's famous, and I knew who she was, but I didn't know her. And since then, she's one of my best friends. We were roommates. She's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. She's pretty awesome. Very, very good friend of mine. But like I said, there's a million and one, all my best friends are just from bands now, not enough. So many, there's a few bands in the local scene that I've met and people I talk to who it's they're doing music because they want to make it and stuff like that. And that's just that's so not our attitude, at least with my band or with a lot of my other friends. We're trying to have fun and get things off our chest and write about things that we care about and matter and make friends along the way. It's just kind of a giant blessing, really. So
is that because I actually really like that sort of outlook on being in a band, because I think a lot of people, me included, when I was doing music, was you are I want this to be my job. I want this to be my career. I want to make a ton of money doing this, or I want to be able to at least sustain myself just doing this and having that outlet.
That was definitely when I was little and I was finding music, the first band I loved was Green Day. And I was oh, maybe I could do that someday, play in front of 20,000 people every night and make a ton of money. But, that's not attainable. And then, you realize there's so many cool bands that no one knows about that are local bands playing in front of 30 kids that are amazing. And they're writing these incredible songs. And these people are like, now they're your really good friends. You guys are always hanging out. Like, that's what makes it worth it. Nothing to do with money. And that's just like, there's something you got to like enjoy and something you really care about. I mean, I think the first time I was like, you know what? Like, I mean, I definitely used to want to make bad planning my job when I was like younger.
Sure.
But then you like start playing shows and you're like, so you got to make money and like, that's how you got to do it. And it's like, oh man, like, it's just, we can't always draw that many kind of thing, pay to play kind of stuff. That's just kind of disenfranchising. So then you got to just pretty much make it about fun. And, then the good stuff starts happening. Mm-hmm. Once you make it about fun and just like being with your friends, that's when people keep coming to your shows and singing your words. And that's when it kind of comes together. At least for me, that's what happened to me. I just had more fun, and then people started coming more and singing the words. And that's how it's pretty much been since then.
I feel like that's how it is with like a lot of people when they try to like force something to happen or like they're really pushing for something, and then they're like, once they start to like stop, and it's either because they're so fucking defeated or if they're like, I don't care anymore, I'm just gonna let it go. That's when things start to happen.
Mine was like, I think my like moment where I was like, I'm not gonna take this seriously anymore. I'm gonna have fun, and then whatever happens was this sounds so dumb. There's a really cool band called Crucial Dudes. And
I love Crucial Dudes.
I love Crucial Dudes. It's one of my favorite bands.
Oh my God.
I just popped on their record the other day on my
61 Pen.
Yeah, they actually played in downtown Naperville back.
Yeah, there's videos of it.
There's a GIF of me singing.
Really?
With the I put it on Tumblr.
That is so cool.
It was at the show, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's me!"
You gotta send me that or something later.
I don't know where it is. I just had it like when I was younger because I was in high school. I was probably like a sophomore, junior in high school because it was like 2010, 2011, and amazing. I was like losing it because that was like the first not like big like band that I found. I was like, oh, these guys, they're like from like, the East Coast and they've never been here. Like, we gotta go. So I like brought like two friends, one who was kind of in like to DIY punk and the other one was like, I don't know what's going on, but like you're my best friend at the time, so I have to come with you. And they made us sign waivers before we came in, like medical waivers, like if you hurt yourself, that's on you. And I was like, oh my God.
That's crazy.
It was like a community church in downtown Naperville. And I was like losing my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna get fucking murdered here and my parents are gonna be pissed.
To Crucial Dudes, man, of all bands. But I think there's like a video of that show. Like there's like
I've seen it circle around.
I've seen it.
And
it's all over YouTube. Well, not all over. It's on YouTube.
It's all over YouTube.
in that video, tiny little Joe Taylor from Knuckle Puck, like much younger, is in that video too, like going off to Crucial Dudes. But what was I getting? But first of all, that is so cool that you like Crucial Dudes.
You're like the only other person I know who knows of Crucial Dudes.
I love it.
Like outside of Twitter, I didn't have to like tweet out, be like, "Hey, who likes Crucial Dudes?"
Yeah, I will like and retweet that every time, just so you know.
Love it.
And that's actually how I met Handguns, because I think they're like tweeting about each other or something, and I was like, "Oh, Handguns," and then I like discovered that band from that. But anyway. Crucial Dudes, like they were just like tiny little band that they're basically a New Jersey basement band. They're DIY punk rock, and I was like, man, like, and I love the music, like it was so good. And I'm like, you know what? If this band that I think is so good was like just sleeping on floors, playing in basements, like youth centers, that kind of thing, it's like there's no reason to try and make it. You can just make this your own. That's what DIY is all about. Like you're supposed to just have fun with it. And then, so pretty much I took their ethos that I kind of gathered from their band, and made it my own. So then that's where we are now. Yeah.
That's good.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Do you think...
Crucial Dudes, if you're watching this, I love you. Another heart.
We love you, Crucial Dudes.
Yeah.
Come back. We'll have a live stream comeback show.
Come back when you can.
Live stream comeback show.
Please.
The amount of times I've like, I remember for like the first 913 Fest, I messaged their band account and I was like, "Can you guys do a reunion? Blah blah blah. We'll pay you all this stuff." And they were so nice to me. They should have been so mean to me. They were so nice. whoever has their Facebook account was just like, we're not a band anymore. Thanks though. And I was like, oh no, but whatever.
Damn.
Oh
I feel like though, like right now would be a really good time for bands to just reunite on the internet, because
it would be like, you hit up somebody who maybe hasn't played in a while, like, hey, would you guys do like a stream thing? And then maybe you could come back and see if that like generates your interest in playing together again, something like that.
Like this is the lowest impact and you have nothing else going on. So like,
and you got, right.
You
got nothing to lose. Might as well.
I don't know.
You can have your own good food. You can sleep in your own bed, not on the floor unless you really want to relive it. Then go by all means. My God, pop off.
And it doesn't cost a lot of money.
Just be like
to do
me
it.
And sit in your house all day with your PlayStation and like just wear basketball shorts and t-shirts perpetually.
Listen, I think they could come back, hypothetically speaking. And because so many of us are like in our mid to like late 20s or 30s, they could come back and then be like, okay, we're a little bit more softcore, so they can at least play Linkin Hall.
Oh my God.
Get the indie kids, the older indie DIY kids.
Yeah. They can open for like one of those like new indie alternative bands like Turnover or something, or something like that.
They actually start to open up for idols and nobody's ready for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness.
I don't know any of these bands.
Crucial Dudes? You have to listen to them. They're amazing.
I'm going to put them on we have a Spotify playlist too every week that we update. So I'm going to throw that on there. Oh, yeah,
please do.
You can find that on all of our social medias, I believe. I don't actually know where it's posted, but
it is.
Yeah. Just putting like random songs up on it like every week. It's like, I listened to this week. Like, sure, this will help my mental state.
My podcast, yeah.
Yeah. All right. If you put it on there, I'll listen to it, Lizzie.
Okay, good. Alex, are you listening to anything in particular during this quarantine?
I've been I feel like, I'm probably bad for this reason. I'm probably a bad musician, but I haven't like branched off stylistically to what I like in a very long time. I love I love punk rock and I love hip hop, and that's most of what I listen to at any given time. Like, I don't really branch off into anything crazy. I like some metal. Lately some bands I've been listening to a lot. I've been bored, right? So I've got my guitar a lot. Yeah. So I've been learning a lot of like cool songs, and I love punk bands with like cool riffs. So, I love Propagandhi, listening to a lot of Propagandhi lately. Such Gold.
I love Such Gold.
Daggermouth, Crucial Dudes, like, all the same stuff that I've always loved. What's a band? I'm trying to think of a band that I like recently found and like really, really liked. There's a band on Bird Attack Records called This Is a Standoff. They're really, really good. Check them out. So, but same stuff I always listen to, pretty much just melodic, riffy punk rock.
I think right now it's a little bit of like just diving back into like, this is what I like, this is what I need, this is making me feel good. I can dance in my shower to it, whatever.
It's been kind of nice because it's like, I'm not listening to this on the way to work. I'm listening to this for like enjoyment, Yeah. That's how it's been for me lately. Like, I'm not like, driving to whatever to go to work. I'm just listening to it, in my house, like while I'm making. We made bread tonight. I listened to Daggermouth while I did it. It was awesome.
What kind of bread?
Monkey bread.
Ah, nice.
So like the my fiance made most, but she wouldn't let me touch it. She was mad. I was messing it up every 5 seconds. But it was like it's like the nuggets, and they're like surrounded by like this like butter brown sugar mix. It's super good. Super good.
Yeah.
That sounds very good.
Man, I wish I had some. I'm gonna get on Uber Eats in a little while and see if there's some on there.
Hell yeah! Are they still delivering?
Uber Eats is that's cool. Just the Uber. Whatever's available, they will deliver, and very it's cool. Mostly $0 delivery fees. All I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying. Awesome. When I was at work in the city, I ordered ramen from High Five Ramen.
Yep.
And they definitely delivered it, and it was definitely worth it.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Cool.
What time is it? We've got how many songs do you think you want to do? Because we don't.
I can play as many as you guys ask me to. It's the limit's on you guys. I don't mind. I'll play anything.
Oh, I'm Lindsay Lohan. The limit does not exist.
No.
That's right. I did it.
Did you see that Lindsay Lohan came out with a new single?
What?
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't either. But like, Dude, all right. I'm about to go into a weird little rant here, but
oh no.
When Lindsay Lohan put out music the first time, the album Rumors.
Yeah, I mean it's a good album.
It's a fine album.
Although I don't know nothing about it.
All of her lyrics are like, I'm gonna take two ideas and like just like two conflicting things. Two like, you know, oh, it's so lighted the dark
Fire
out
nights.
here. Yeah, like oh, it's so hot and cold and all that, and like that's all of her lyrics. It's just like two opposite ideas.
Hilarious.
Every single thing is that's the lyric, and I like noticed it. I'm like, oh, she is not good at this. Love the record. Listen to it all the time.
It's great though. It's great. I mean, Freaky Friday, that one song she did.
Amazing movie.
Boppy.
You're the kind of friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Love Freaky. We talk about that movie. Me and my sister, I think, reference that movie more than any other movie. I love Freaky Friday. Great movie. Fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't listened to
Freaky Friday stands in this podcast.
I'm on board as well. But yeah, I was like, why is Lindsay Lohan putting out a new song right now? This is not what we need.
What else does she have to do? I mean yeah, she has her weird resort in Greece, and I think that's it. I have no idea.
Are you telling me that Lindsay Lohan wasn't bored between the years of 2006 to 2020? She never had like a full 5 minutes to sit down and go, I want to make another song.
There were a lot of drugs in her system during that time.
Nothing proven. Nothing proven. There's no evidence. Allegedly.
Allegedly did the drugs.
Allegedly,
like the kids in the downtown April River walk underneath the bridge.
Allegedly.
Full circle.
First, the full circle moments, all because of Lindsay Lohan.
Or because of Lindsay Lohan and Daggermouth. That's the one thing they have in common.
Interesting.
They brought this conversation full circle at some point, somehow. Here we go. You know what? Just because of what's going on, I'm gonna play a Crucial Dude song. I have to do it now.
Go for it.
Chasing after everything you do. You don't know what this feels like. And after all the pain I feel from you, chasing after everything you do. You don't know what this feels like. Tell myself it's everything I've done. You don't know what this feels like. But you destroy me. You complete me too. Don't know what I'd do without you. As far as I can see, the only truth for you and me is that I think I'll still enjoy my life without you. And I'll be fine. Believe me, I'm okay. Believe me, I'll be fine. So stay away. Just stay away. There was my Crucial Dudes for the night.
Pretty good.
Here's another Bad Playing song. This song's called which one do I want to play? Let's do Lifer. Here we go. I said I love you. You told me to go and kill myself. Can't be so sad that your chest hurts. Days like this, I'm sick from her. You watch as my eyes burn and burn. Your cheek, the only thing that turned. I think you just love things a lot. People you don't care about. Your own boy thinks you're full of shit. It's filled my head with dread and doubt. Cheating me just as you please. Love can just be bought with peace. It's money like a green disease. Worse than you, I do decree. Oh, oh. It's not like you to regret or shame. Missed your mark on new, so blame. You'll wonder what's made me this way. Look in the mirror, cause you hate me. What's more fucked up than times before? Now I know a whole lot more. 4 years since the first time I saw your color show. Cheating me just as you please. Love can just be bought with these. It's money like a green disease. Worse than you, I do the trick. Love her and I loved her and so much more. Labels that you never wore. Hate for good is what you store. Words to sing burn like before. If you're tired, you can sleep right through my funeral. You wouldn't be so bad. I never meant that much to you anyway. Cause now all you say is you never knew me. I'm an L. So sad that your chest hurts. Days like this, I'm sick from her. Watches my eyes burn and burn. Cheap, the only thing that turned. I think you just love things a lot. People you don't care about. Your own boy thinks you're full of shit. Fill my head with dread and doubt. Cheating me just as you please. Love can just be bought with these. Money like a green disease. Worse than you, I do that trick. Love her and I loved her and so much more. Labels that you never wore. Your hate for good is what you store. Words to sing burn like before. If you're tired, you can sleep right through my funeral. And it wouldn't be so bad. I never meant that much to you anyway. Cause now all you say is you never knew me. I'm an L. If you're tired, you can sleep right through my funeral. And it wouldn't be so bad. I never meant that much to you anyway. Cause now all you say is you never knew me. I'm in hell. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you, guys.
Sorry, there's no applause in the background to be like.
Yeah, like.
I'll do another one. I kind of want to do a cover. Yeah, let's do a cover. I'm thinking about which one I want to do.
Do it up.
I know which one I want to do. All right, here we go. Get it right sometime you will. I tell myself that every day. You don't need to latch on to anything you understand. I'm back here in your little innocent. It's repetitious and exhausted. I might need some therapy. Anything to keep me in check through the day. Yeah. Through the day. Yeah. Don't think about your lover. You're already steady shaking. I might need to sit it up. But I hate the taste of medicine. You just gotta let it go. But these pills shaking in my hand just make me feel defeated. Like I'm not able to just let it go. Yeah. To let it go. Yeah. Well, I hate this place. I love these chords. An empty feet just means an even score. And the pain this morning filled my head. It's Jameson. It means that I'm not dead. I just can't seem to get away. There's no such thing as escape, even with a sedative. You're always in the same place, clutching to a limousine. You're never changing anything, you just stop the shaking. And it's constantly repeated through the day. Yeah. Through the day. Yeah. Well, I hate this place. I love these chords. An empty fate just means an even score. And the pain this morning through my head. It's Jameson. It means that I'm not dead. Cool. Thank you guys.
Sick.
Awesome.
Very good.
Let's say, besides making bread, what are other quarantine activities have you been doing?
Well, I'm finishing my degree right now, so I'm just, I'm doing class, listening to lectures and stuff. I'm working still. I'm an EMT on an ambulance, so I've been going to work still and stuff. I'm very blessed. A lot of my friends have lost their jobs and stuff, which is so sad and unfortunate. So, I'm very blessed. I'm able to go to work still and stuff. But that's what I've been doing. I've been going to work. I've been hanging out with my family a lot more walks, hanging out with my dogs, So I'm going to work, and I've been writing some stuff. I definitely been writing stuff for Bad Planning. So, and actually, very good friend of mine and myself decided we were going to do a little bit of a different project in the upcoming months. Hopefully, we'll get it like rolling. I'm just
Why did you do that cover?
I was about to say, that could have been
it. Coming next, right? As soon as I said it, I'm like, oh, I got to do it. But a couple friends of mine, very good friends of mine, we're doing like a different little project. It's kind of like it's got Gaslight Anthem and, that kind of vibe to it, like that light strum, folky kind of punk rock. So I'm excited for that. We've been writing for Bad Planning. Same old stuff I've always been doing.
Oh, yeah.
So. Do you think Bad Planning might try to release another EP or song in the next couple of months, especially because everyone's got the time?
Yeah, definitely. We started writing new stuff not too long ago. Like we were writing what probably would end up being an EP because we got like probably 3 or 4 songs right now. Some of which we've done as a full band, some we haven't. Obviously, we ain't met up in quite some time. I miss my guys a lot. Actually, we ain't met up as a full band for quite some time. But yeah, we're definitely going to be ready to release new music pretty soon. Right now, what I'm doing a lot of is Bad Planning wise is like kind of tweaking little things in those songs. I've been submitting our stuff for quite a few festivals, so that hopefully once this whole thing, subsides, we'll be able to get back into like performing in front of bigger audiences and stuff. Hopefully, pretty soon. That'd be the goal for sure. Be the goal.
Fingers very crossed.
Yes. Fingers very crossed. It's promising. No matter how long it takes, we'll keep doing the thing. We have too much fun doing the band. We won't stop doing it. Yeah, good. we're like the most blessed local band ever. So. Seriously,
that's
really
the dream.
It's really just a big blessing.
Put that on like your promo packages. The most blessed local band ever.
Well, that's be careful. You might get that Christian rock thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, true.
Maybe not.
I might get the most blessed, and then I'm trying to think. There's no T in that phrase. The most blessed, but maybe it's like blessed and then T, but the T's across.
Oh, gee. Oh man, I could just make the best. I just came up with the idea for the best Christian rock band of all time.
Blessed,
I like this.
Yeah, with a T, and it's like, and it shines. The T's in gold.
You and me, Brian. It's gonna be this really, really huge, awesome. It's blessed.
You guys are gonna resurrect Tooth and Nail Records just for this.
Yeah, resurrect like Jesus.
I hate this so much.
Everybody would know I was faking it. They'd be like, I don't think that guy actually believes. And he'd be like, haha, you right. And then I just step out the back door.
Mm-hmm.
But not before you take that arena money.
I'll take that cash. Oh, I'll take that cash.
I only really know, the Skillet and their like 6 songs that are good.
MXPX was on that label for a little bit, I think.
Huh?
Yeah, I think they were.
MXPX was Tooth and Nail band for a second.
I think so. I think in like the early career, because I remember people being like, MXPX is Christian rock. I'm like, when? But the new thing was people didn't know Flyleaf was Christian rock, like we talked about last week, which I still don't understand, but
Sure. Yeah.
All around me, man.
I know. On Your Knees. Is that what it was called? I don't remember. It was something. It was like their last single that was good.
Is that a Flyleaf band? Is that a Flyleaf album?
It was on Memento Mori.
Memento Mori, yeah.
It's all like fire was the music video. I don't remember the actual name of the song, but it's like, here you are down on your knees again. And I was like, oh, this is so Jesus.
That could be, although that could be a lot of things.
I mean, really, it could.
I don't want to jump right to that's Christian. I want to jump to it could be a lot of things.
I'm totally listening. I'm just also tuning this guitar because it was getting a little pitchy during that last song, I think.
Oh, yeah. We could take it out on one, too. That might be cool.
This tuning I'm doing right now is confirming that it was very, very pitchy. I hate this guitar. Well, that's not true. I love this guitar. It gives me problems, headaches, but I do love this guitar.
Would you want to do one more song and take us out on? So we can do like all of your the promo now, and then do one more song, take us out, and then close it. Where can everybody find you on the internet?
You can find us. So we got all the normal social medias. Hit us up on Twitter, Bad Planning IL. Facebook, just Bad Planning. Instagram, Bad Planning Band. Obviously, listen to this podcast, whether it's on YouTube or otherwise. We got a couple of shows coming up, possibly. Possibly because of everything going on. First one will be with I'm very, very excited about. Much the Same and Alistair. Well, like acoustic Alistair.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be super
fun.
fun.
Alistair.
Yeah, that'll be May 15th. Acoustic Much the Same, acoustic Alistair. And at Barrington. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Like fingers really, really, really crossed.
Yeah.
And then we're hopefully going to have another one June 13th in Chicago, but I'm not going to talk about it yet because it's not confirmed nor is it announced. But be on the lookout. Again, follow the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Bad Planning Band, Bad Planning IL, whatever it is.
Are your songs on anywhere like Spotify or?
Sorry. I was getting off track. Songs are on Spotify, Bandcamp, Apple Music. You guys use that? I use that. I don't use Spotify. Folks think I'm weird for it. Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, YouTube, everywhere. Just
Sweet.
Look for it. Google Play. We made it sound good for your ears. Please love us. We're very nice people. I promise.
I think it's much weirder to use Google Play than it is to use Apple Music.
Yeah, I have one friend who's like really into Google Play. I'm like, I don't understand this.
I mean,
what? I've never used it. I've never seen it used. What?
It's on Samsung, so I have a Samsung, so I have access to it. But like, I don't.
What's the appeal? Really is it free?
No.
It's for some things are free from what I get. It's also like if you buy a lot of apps, but I don't buy apps. I just download the free ones.
Yeah.
So
it's all about ecosystem, I guess. It's like Amazon like keeps like sending me emails like you have an unused Prime benefit to like listen to all these songs because it's part of Prime, and I'm like, I don't care.
I don't listen to Amazon Prime Music. That's weird.
I don't need that. I don't want it. Please stop emailing me.
When you ask Alexa to play something, it's just like it's only available on, whatever Google Play or whatever Amazon Music. And it's like, no one uses that. It's inconvenient.
Exactly.
I have this one. It's supposed to work.
I have
right. I bought the Alexa so I could do this thing that I'm trying to do with it.
I have the one everyone has, not the one no one wants.
Right. But yeah, check out the, if you're available, maybe, hopefully it happens that Much the Same Alistair thing. Yeah, that's going to be trippy. I think the first song we ever played together as a band was Somewhere on Fullerton by Alistair. I think it was the first song we ever played together, like when we first started, because The guy I started the band with, the old drummer, his name's Cooper, and my friend Jack, who we started Bad Planning. We like worshiped Alistair. So it's gonna be. I'm have to like meet him, like not fangirl.
I feel like, that. Did you guys find out about Alistair because of the Disney skateboard game on GameCube?
No, but a lot of people have, and a lot of people.
That's how I found out about it. I was wondering if we were having another full circle moment here.
Oh my god!
I think that song that I just mentioned was the one that is on that game somewhere on Fullerton.
That's how. Yeah, I remember listening to it. I was like, "What is the song?" I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's been weird. Like I'm very blessed in the way. Again, like we're the most blessed local band. But you know, I've been able to like meet some of my favorite bands from doing the band and even play with some like. Last Mango Teen Fest, Direct Hit played at my dad's house. The Direct is one of my favorite bands, period. You know, and they're really, really cool guys, and like they're easy to talk to and they're nice people. And then like I remember I met Mike Fumley from the Smoking Popes, and who was formerly an Alkaline Trio, and I called him like Mr. Fumley when I shook his hand, and I was super like nervous. I was like, Mr. Fumley, hi, you know, like, but yeah, I mean, we really are blessed. We play with some of our favorite bands, and this will be another kind of cool time where I get to like, hopefully, fingers crossed, to meet some heroes. So it'll be cool. Much the same. And Alistair and Hot Alice is playing that show too, which is Tim from Alistair's new band. They're pretty awesome. So May 15th, hopefully it happens.
Yeah.
Let's hope it does.
Oh, sweet.
Hope it does. Here's a song off that EP by Semester Abroad called Be Brave. And it goes like this. If I have this pain that should serve a purpose, I wonder what bad thing I did to deserve this. I broke down bad habits to build something new, 'cause all the drugs we did loved me and not you. I'm invisible, an afterthought, kind of throw away when not open up. Sad as it may seem, it's a dependent clause. Say someone who you never loved, and all these things get stuck together. Makes it harder to forget her. Maybe I'd have better luck if I didn't find such stormy weather. You started making me shake. Now that I started to think, then when I got out, all I was told was if my heart is broken, it's replaceable. But I don't want to live in this cruel, fucked up world. If there's no one to share with, I'd rather not get old. 'Cause all these things get stuck together, makes it harder to forget her. Maybe I'd have better luck, but didn't find such stormy weather. Had me climb a tall steel tower, beg the sky for lightning bolts, wait for clouds to rain cold showers, and tell them the last fucking lie that you told. You started making me shake. Now that I started to think, I heard that you're struggling mental health suffering. It's hard to give a shit when you can't afford a fucking thing. In all these things, I still see the light. A sign of all battles of truth. We're gonna be alright. thank you guys. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. This has really been so much fun. I mean, we'll definitely do whatever thing you were talking about with like the playing fest, whatever it was, with like this. We'll totally
trying to figure out something,
whatever you want.
Make up
we'll
for
do
the
it.
lack
Confirmed.
of emo karaoke. So
confirmed.
Love it.
Awesome. Really, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, of course. Again, we appreciate you coming on, during these trying times.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, but not tough to be here. Not, this is a good reminder, like stay in contact with your friends, keep talking to your friends, reach out, loved ones, friends, enemies, people you hate, whatever you want, just reach out to them. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
Be nice, because when we come out of quarantine and your enemy is suddenly nicer to you, you can be like, I see.
Yep. Yep. Everyone be nice. Be cool to each other. We're all about peace here, so be peaceful.
Well, thank you, Alex. And
absolutely.
And we really appreciate you playing some songs for us. And
thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
We did.
I hope everyone watching enjoyed
yes.
it.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Awesome.
So I'll do our shitty outro now. From all of us here at the Emo Social Club podcast. Hold on, let me play the song. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. From all of us here at the Emo Social Club podcast, I'm Brian.
I'm Lizzie.
And I'm waiting for the cue here where I can just do the thing. Goodbye.